Hi Cancer, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For January, I decided to extend the possibility of having the 2020 sneak peek reading still available until mid-month. So if you're looking for an opportunity to have this type of overall yearly guidance, that opportunity is still available. And the other special offer is also related to the year 2020, but it's a reading that is called Make a Wish. And basically it looks upon one intention, one resolution that you have for different areas of life. So an intention for love, for prosperity, and personal growth and evolution that you would tell me about. And we will dive into the reading to kind of understand the possibilities of that happening or not in 2020, what kind of challenges are presented for your wish to be manifested, and what kind as well of forces are contributing in your favor. So if you would like to know more details about those special offers or any other of my services, again, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Cancer, I feel like you're having, very smart, genius kind of ideas here. Some of you have a lot of solutions that you're finding out, or that you're, considering here in the mind space. Things that are very unusual for you to think about, things that are very unusual for you to consider. I feel like you're just very active on the mind, and it's all about finding solutions to broaden up your future perspectives. Basically, some of you want to broaden your horizons when it comes to the type of life some of you are living. I feel like you're not content, happy where you are or how things are working. As for now, there seems to be a lack of, a lack of movement, a lack of energy, set into things that you wish would have more of that active, passionate, vibrant, energy conduct to take you or take something, ahead. It's almost like you feel like your future is on hold, or something that has a huge potential at your eyes is on hold, and you're trying to unblock this. You're trying to unblock situations that are stagnant, or just finding a lot of resistance, or you're also wanting to unlock, the real potential of something, so something just starts working and happening the way that truly can work and is meant to work. It's almost like you're, in this type of investigation as well mode, where you're analyzing things very thoroughly, or you're really searching for the problem so you can then kind of understand what the solution is. And I feel like for some of you are actually, diving deep into matters that prior to this type of energy you wouldn't be looking so deeply at. So there's that need to have like a deep look, a deep thought, a deep consideration about everything you're dealing with during January, because you really want more. I keep getting like some of you just want more, and you want things to speed up, and you want things to happen. You have the Two of Wands here in the soul position, so basically how you would be experiencing and processing the majority of experiences happening to you in January. And the Two of Wands is a positive card, but here I'm picking on a lot of unsatisfaction again with the trail, right? With the path, with how, it's almost like you're in this waiting, in this waiting line, and you're tired of it. You're waiting for your turn for something. You're waiting for the turn of something, right? To be the chance for something to happen, a breakthrough of sorts. Some of you want to travel, or some of you want to go as well to the encounter here of someone. It could be a partner, a friend. It could be someone special to you, a King of Cups energy. It could be another water sign, or it could be someone where there's a lot, someone where there's a lot of emotional connection. But I'm also feeling like this empathy, right? This connection that is very empathic, that it's very, you know, someone that has a lot, you know, of space in his or her heart, um, to receive you, and vice versa. There's again that feeling of someone, you know, waiting, you know, for you to come to them, or you are waiting for someone to come to you. Some of you could, this could be about an invitation of sorts as well. Maybe you have been invited to go somewhere and you're seeking here kind of directions, you know, and looking at options to make this happen. Or again, you're inviting someone or an energy to come to you, but for some reason it's not all, you know, smooth and easy, and you know, the access to something is not facilitated during January. It's almost like you need to think ahead, and you need to think big, and you need to think outside the box, and you need to consider a lot of different elements to get you to be with whom or where you really want to be, basically. On January, it's almost like there's this challenge set in motion here for some of you Cancers. Okay, you want it, it's possible, but it's about how you're going to go about it. Okay, how you're going to go about it, that is going to be challenged here. I do feel like you have luck coming when it comes to your ideas. I keep getting, like, for those of you that work a lot with your mind, that work a lot with the use of the mind and communication skills and such, it's a very good month. There's a positive energy associated with the word. Okay, it's almost like your words, the way you speak, the way you communicate, has this type of almost like this type of enchantment here, like the spelling, the way you're just coming with the energy of words is beautiful, and also very seductive. So some of you could also be finding some sort of solutions, right? Some sort of opportunities through the way you seduce, okay, with your ideas, with your words, because your mind is very... there's something about you, Cancer, that in Capricorn season, yes, in January comes off as being very enigmatic. There's a little bit of a mystery about you that is drawing in here attention. I feel like there might be someone really interested in what you have to say and what your plans are for the future. Again, this could be anyone, but I'm picking on, for some of you, a lot of this type of professional pairing vibe. So it could be someone to work with, and the Two of Wands sometimes indicates business partnerships, or partnerships that are more about the creative, you know, a connotation or business connotation. And I'm feeling like there's something here about work partnerships that could be formed during this month, that could end up being very, very successful and lucky, like a lucky pairing. Perhaps because it's someone that has a similar sensitive soul, a similar sensitive, you know, approach, taste, style of speaking, style of working, style of relating. It could be a love interest as well. It could be anyone, but I'm picking a lot on work pairing. So this is a message for some of you. Aside of that, I feel like you're just sometimes Cancer, during January, your challenge seems to be like you're too challenged with this type of Nine of Swords energy, which is no fun, and it can really be felt as an energy that overshadows the positives. The Nine of Swords is in the foundation of your reading, so it's in your unconscious. And consciously, you're still being, you know, directed to have, you know, this perception of your reality and of situations that are very, very pessimistic, they're very negative, they're very biased, because you know, you believe in what your mind is telling you based on the past, based on things that happened, or based on things that actually never did. So you're not looking at situations you have in front of you properly, and you're being asked to leave this type of nightmare mind states that keep you awake, but, you know, in illusion. It's almost like they don't allow you to rest and sleep, and again have your mind focused where it should, taking opportunities when they arrive because you're not concentrated in them, and actually keeping you stuck, in this illusion, in this web of fear that just gets more complex every day. And some of you, you're about to leave this type of lifestyle of sorts that perpetrates this energy. It's almost like perhaps some of you have been, contributing to a lack of rest and focus and a lack of tranquility in your life by certain lifestyle choices. Perhaps it's because of your schedule, it's because of what you eat, it's because of other type of choices you make. There's something about your lifestyle, Cancer, that has not been allowing the best of rests and the best of mindsets as well to be operating from you. So perhaps this is why the mind is so important in January, is to actually promote this reinventing of thoughts, from dark shades to lighter shades, from shades that limit you to shades that empower you. Definitely you have a lot of empowerment, okay, coming up here. You might be extra motivated during January by the presence of a special someone that is also it's either in a similar process as you are, or it's just someone that gets you, someone that understands what you're going through or where you're coming from. Again, I keep getting it's someone very similar to you. I have to say, this almost like a feeling of a twin flame energy, or an energy that it's so like two birds of the same feather. It's someone that feels incredibly similar to you, okay? And whoever this person is someone that it comes in here to help you in your journey, help you in the journey of discovery, that there's much more to life, and there's much more to you, actually, Cancer, than what you have given yourself credit that there is. I keep getting like it's about exploration of possibilities this Capricorn season. So meet me in the middle is also an energy that's very pointed here. It's almost like I keep getting either you are meeting someone, going to the encounter of someone, or this represents that in your current relationships there needs to be, again, a meeting of both in the middle, again, a compromise, a willingness to listen and be listened to, a willingness to properly communicate, and particularly because you have your mind and your intellect so strong as a power tool during January. This might be where this is incredibly felt. It's like this need to just resolve situations with reasoning, okay, with appealing to the senses, the common sense as well, knowing that conciliation, compromise, can go a long way to resolve a lot of issues. So I also feel like you could be a mediator of sorts in conflicts. You could be mediating discussions and problems. You could be trying to work out, solutions. It just could be a natural competence you have, or something you're doing because of your work. But I'm feeling like you could be as well in this energy of finding solutions, not because of you or because of something you're dealing, but to find solutions for others, perhaps your family or people you care about. I keep getting like there's something here about you being in the middle, mediating things. I feel like for others there's this energy of sincerity as well, and apologies that might be coming in. If there has been some sort of heartbreak, separation that you're still not over from, or someone is not over from it as well. I keep getting like there might be an apology coming. Something like a moment of truth between you and someone that would put to rest, again, this nightmares, put to rest all these voices in the mind, put to rest all this hyper anxious, negative influence around you. Some of you could benefit as well from doing some sort of clearing of energy around you. So some sort of smudge, some sort of just healing, perhaps meditations, protective meditations, just help you clear out the air. There seems to be some negative energy around you, Cancer, in the spaces you are in. For some of you, particularly if you feel like during bedtime or times where you're to rest, you just can't do it, or you're really feeling like attacked by is where you feel more susceptible and to be attacked by very negative thoughts and emotions. So that could be a hint to something that could be changed or cleared energetically in your room. I feel like there's something about clearing energy that could really work for you if you have been having sleep troubles. So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon, and I want to wish you a Happy New Year.